Welcome back, everyone, to spring training action here in season number 3. Grapefruit League action coming your way. Red Sox, Sun Sox. We're green, orange, whatever you want to call it. They're red. They're rivals. Let's get it going here.
You have green socks, for the record.
We do. We didn't really think about that too much, actually. Should have changed that to the orange color here. But Glasnow getting the start here today. And we're going to stretch him out, get a couple innings here, see how he's going to perform. Hopefully a couple strikeouts. It's really what we kind of want to see with Glasnow. He's going to get a couple ground balls right here. We got Dylan Moore getting the final out of the first inning, and we're going to turn it over here to Boston. We got 17-8, Shane McClanahan. 1-1-3 whip, so he's continuing to pitch very, very well, being one of the most elite arms in all of baseball. And we got Oscar Colas getting on with a base hit here, a leadoff base hit. It's going to allow Willie Adames to come up and hopefully do some damage, but unfortunately that is a double play ball, and McClanahan, after only one pitch to Adames, gets out of that little mini jam and strikes out Franmil Reyes. So on the other side, Glasnow is also in a little bit of a jam here, but we will get a fly ball. Mason Auer with the silver, I'm going to note this, guys, silver defender out there. Keep that in mind, because in the next couple games here, he might be improving.
A teaser.
Very much so. Very much so. Now, guys, by the way, because we have so many youngsters, they're going to be shown here in spring training. We want to know in the comment section who you think needs to get the call when spring training is all said and done. So please post in the comment section who you think you want to be on the big club. But Dylan Moore, by the way, the number 7 hitter, fly ball out there to right center field. It's not going to be caught. We had to freeze a little bit because we thought it might be, but that's a big-time hit. Mason Auer comes up, delivers this opposite field right down the line for a 2 RBI hit.
Your outfielders coming into their own. Colas, you got Evan Carter, and Mason Auer. So I feel like you got your 3 guys, right, for the future?
It seems that way. Colas, ground ball, is going to score Mason Auer. Next batter up here, 0-2. That's Willie Adames sending this to the right field wall. He's going to roll in there with a double. Probably unnecessary slide, but he does so anyway. So the multi-million-dollar man comes through with a nice base knock right there. Matthew Boyd coming in to stop the bleeding. And Franmil Reyes offering at a pitch he probably shouldn't have. We like that matchup, lefty on righty, but we couldn't quite cut it. Couldn't quite get it done. Now, J.C. Mejia, I want to see a little bit more out of him. He could win a bullpen job. We're going to get Lugo at shortstop, Carter in left, Hosmer at first, James Hunter at second. So we've got the backups coming in here in a 5-0 ball game. James Hunter makes a nice throw. Good play out there to Eric Hosmer.
All right, so you have Crawford at the plate. Ooh, good piece of that one. And, Soler, what happened there?
Yeah, he rhymed, by the way. Yeah, Soler, I don't know. He just completely dropped it. Completely whiffed. Must have had his head turned a little bit too much and got lost in the sun. But Colas is going to look up at this one, and that baby is gone. Rafi Devers, a 2-run shot. J.C. Mejia actually pitched pretty well in one of our games last year, I believe. And I like pitching with him in gameplay, but right there, wheels are starting to fall off a little bit. He does get that nice slurve on Fraley. He's going to strike him out. Next inning, well, yeah, top 4th, and that baby's gone. Another home run against a left-hander. Mejia's not looking too good against the lefties, so we are learning. We're learning our lesson here. Don't pitch high to lefties with J.C. Mejia. Jesse Winker, the solo home run. A little ground ball here, and Mejia will get out of it. But the comeback engine is coming in, isn't it?
Yeah, it's not really a comeback engine. It's just baseball at this point.
Okay.
You got to wait till like the 6th or 7th inning before you start coming. Saying that. So you got a Rule 5 guy here, right?
Yeah.
Kyle Tyler.
Then we also had the shortstop, Lugo, Matthew Lugo. 2 Rule 5 guys are going to have to stay with us here at the big club. So I'm anxious to see him in gameplay. How is this guy going to do? What's he got in his repertoire? What's he doing here? Let's see how he does. So far, so good. Eric Hosmer, new acquisition here, hitting in the 4-hole as he was coming in as a defensive substitution. Spangenberg got on base. Eric Hosmer comes up, gets an RBI. Now I've got Yariel Gonzalez pinch hitting. He comes through with a base hit. hit it too hard, apparently. He's not going to score the old man Hosmer. Now you got John Kenzie Noel coming up. That's a fly ball out there to right field. And unfortunately, that inning can't tack on any more runs there. So it still remains 6-3. So Gonzalez is now going to be out in right field, and I like this better than Jorge Soler out there, honestly. Makes the play.
Well, I mean, that's an upgrade at this point. You got a strikeout there. Now you got Contreras, another strikeout. And Tyler's dealing here.
Yeah, 3 straight pitches, right? Look at that. Unbelievable. Strikes out Contreras. See you later. Matthew Lugo gets on with a walk here. So our Rule 5 guys seem to be in first game action. Coming through. Lugo's going to get on and steal a base as well. Love that. So Spangenberg. Fly ball. Left field. Camps underneath it. Make the catch. No tag, by the way. He's not going. So a little heads-up play there by Lugo. Hosmer lifts this one out to left field. That one will drop, and Lugo got a good read on it, and he's gone. He's going to score. So a stolen base, a walk, a run.
In and out.
Hosmer was getting a little greedy right there. So 3-2 pitch here in the bottom, top of the 8th, actually. My bad. Evan Carter makes a nice catch, throwing home. Has a good chance to nab this guy, but unfortunately that's not going to be the case. Boston will tack on another run. 7-4. Reese Kinnear is pitching, by the way. I don't know if you saw that. One of our Padres acquisitions. And then we're going to jump now here to the 9th inning. Paul Sewald coming over from free agency this past offseason, and he's going to shut the door. So that's going to be registered as a save for Paul Sewald. 7-4 win for the Sun Sox. We had a good game today. Very good game. Offensively, 10 hits, 7 runs. Hit with some power, hit with some consistency. We got on base with a couple walks as well.
Yeah, Paul Sewald, your player of the game. I got to disagree with that.
100% disagree with that. How can that guy be the player of the game? Like, we had other candidates like Eric Hosmer with 2 ribbies. You had Dylan Moore with 2 ribbies. Mason Auer with 2 ribbies. But I think it came down to, like, the at-bats, the total at-bats for a guy like Auer.
Hey, production's production.
It is. I agree with you. But little wonky there. So, Glasnow will get the win. Mejia, 3 runs earned, but got a hold. It's okay. Now we're going to turn our attention to you guys. You guys have a lot of youngsters in this lineup here today.
Well, we're counting on Randall James and DeAndre Clayton. Those are the big guys.
And Pete Alonso.
I'm not counting on him.
What?
The truth, okay, of the matter is that our season will be determined by the production of
Hoy Park.
Not Hoy Park. Clayton and James. If those guys hit at this level, we will be decent. If they are not ready to play at this level, we will be terrible.
You're really putting a lot of pressure on these young guys. They were just drafted.
Well,
2 seasons
their
ago.
production in the minors last year was not very acceptable. Clayton a little bit better than James, but they both struggled to hit the ball. I mean, to have decent batting averages. Power was there a little bit, but, you know, we're going to invite them to spring training, see what they got, see what they've been working on all offseason, and just see what we got. That's the big important thing. Pete Alonso has power for days and days.
He's got power to spare. Goodness gracious. 2-run shot. Nice start for the Saucers.
Pete Alonso is here. He has arrived.
Do you think, I mean, this was the first time that you've ever had him in your hands, you know?
Yeah, and it was pretty easy. It was pretty easy.
Are you glad that you're spending that much money?
Yeah, we got underneath it, and we still hit a bomb. So here's Clayton. I think we're going to beat this out.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, we did. Shut up.
We're going to see the drone cam here for the show, and I think we're going to zoom in just a little bit, and I think you were out. It looked like you were out.
There was a cleat on the base.
Well, they didn't challenge it.
Zoom in. NBC it.
DeCelio can't make that catch, but Lee with speed is going to cut this off. Well, not really. It did die. It died there for him. Pittsburgh will tack on a run here. Pavin Smith, one of my favorite hitters from a long time ago.
What, you like guys that hit 179?
I liked him in Virginia. And in my Cincinnati Reds franchise from way back when.
Hey, here's Hoy Park.
Yeah. What's he going to do? What's he going to do? You traded 3 players for this guy.
We're clearing cap space. Or not cap space, but you know what I mean.
Yep. Budget.
Yeah, we're taking money off the books.
And he's first pitch swinging, and he's going to line out there to left field. So, very good. Randall James.
Hey.
Are you going to get another bomb? Yes, sir. Okay, this is good. This is signs of life from Randall James.
Yeah, and it's about time. It's about time. Last year was bad. It was bad. Make no bones about it. But, yeah, I like the fact that we do have power at DH, first, and third base. That's half the battle. Okay? We can figure out the rest of the roster as we go. And Clayton makes a nice throw there defensively, so I think he has a little bit of skill at the hot corner, so I'm liking what I'm seeing so far.
It's probably no different than Adrian Beltre, what he was doing for you.
Yeah. Well, there's Hoy Park. Swing and a miss. Lorenzo DeCelio. This guy destroyed AAA last year. And the numbers don't really merit that. He's got like 40-something.
Yeah.
He's got 40-something contact. I don't know why he did so well, but you know, we'll see. We'll see if it translates here in spring training.
Now, meanwhile, Gaston is pitching pretty well.
Yeah, he was doing okay up to this point. Gets a big fly there to the warning track, to the wall, and Lowe gonna strike out 3-1 right now here in the 6th inning. Christian Walker scares me to death, but we get him out.
Solid hitter, man. So still a 3-1 game, and now you're gonna go to the bullpen here. Jose Cisnero, top 7, first pitch to Oneil Cruz. That's gone. Deep center field shot.
This is drama engine, comeback engine.
But it was the first pitch.
You put a reliever in and they have no chance. I made that pitch all day. And he hits an outside, kind of outside fastball. And then the same thing. Bombs it away with a full count. Cermak's throwing it in. Third baseman got to cut that off.
So
okay.
We talked about the comeback engine for Boston, but now I'm starting to think that the comeback engine is actually, it's coming now. Top 7.
Oh, it's in full force here.
Cisnero gets a K. He's going to get Jason Hayward, who's still somehow playing baseball at a professional level.
I thought he was done 4 years ago.
There's a base knot here for David Fletcher. You got to come up with a nice throw here to home plate. I think that you got him, but ump is going to say he's safe. He somehow got in there. There's no way. Look at right there.
I thought he was out too.
Had to have got him, but it's now a tie ball game. Cernak is going to have to make this catch. You got to come up with a huge play.
Drama.
And he does. Beautiful play out there in center field.
And they just pop out to third base.
Nice hit.
It's got to be a fly out to the warning track. How do you like that track, though, for Clayton? He tracked it all the way.
It was beautiful. We need more of that. Chadwick Tromp getting into the game as a defensive substitution. Gets one of his first at-bats here, and that's a 4-6-3 double play.
Nice momentum killer.
Tristan Peters comes up, and this is a gap shot. Looks like you guys are liking the low pitch right now.
Oh, can we stretch this? He's got speed. Oh, this is, yeah. You're safe.
He's there.
Tristan Peters, a young outfielder, with a triple in the 7th inning. Can we get him home? It will be up to Franklin.
Christian Franklin.
No chance. I don't like him.
No.
I do like Carl Edwards Jr. He's got some good stuff. It's going to solidify our bullpen.
Your back end of the bullpen is looking pretty good. Your 7, 8, 9 is looking pretty solid.
Yeah.
Edwards Jr., Chad Green, Geraldis.
It was a point of emphasis this offseason after we decimated our bullpen.
How in the
Here's
world?
Preciado.
What?
Check that bunt out.
How did you get that down?
It was beautiful.
That quickly? Like, watch right here. Right, boom. Like, that's so late in the pitch. How did he get the bunt down? Cermak is going to walk. So in the bottom of the 8th, you got a little something cooking here.
Oh! It's just going to get down.
Yes, it will.
Oh!
He bobbled it. But now you guys
Get home. Oh, we held him up.
Oh, you got...
No.
You got 2 people at third base.
We're dead. All right,
go
home. Go home.
He's coming. He's going to get you.
What if we sent both guys home? Would one of them maybe gotten in?
No, probably would have done the play.
All right, well, Randall James, they're going to intentionally walk. Randall James,
You're
who
still
hit like
alive.
190 last year in the minors.
DeAndre, can you come through here?
That was a pitch right there.
Change up high and inside, and he's going to flare it out foul.
We
And
could
it's
have
caught.
done. We could have done something with that.
Yes, you could have. Yes, you could have. That's in a very unfortunate inning because you were set up really nicely to do some damage. But now, as we go to the top of the 9th inning, the umpires have been goofy all game. They're like, no. We got to call this thing for 45 minutes.
Yeah, it's too early. So, in the spring training, we got to go to our long relief option because this game could go on for a while. It's Parker Dunshee.
I feel like
He's
if you
back.
if you still held on to the lead in spring training, MLB, the umpires would have said, we're going to call the game. Like, there's no point. It's spring training. They would have called the game. But because it's tied, you guys are still playing here. So after the rain delay, Dunshee comes in and gives up a base knock. That's going to score a run. It is now 4-3 Pittsburgh. They've got the lead here. So Jason Hayward comes up. He's going to strike out. Dunshee's got to lock it down here. You guys get a run around. You can hit a home run to win the thing, man. Just do it. Just do it.
Well, we are going to surrender a hit just past Bryce Ball. And now it's Brown just past DeAndre Clayton.
That hurts.
That's just a little bit of drama for you.
That
Just a
hurts.
little drama engine right there.
5-3, top 9. Dunshee not coming through. So you guys go with Zach Britton. We probably would have gone with over Parker Dunshee
Shut your mouth.
in a tie baseball game.
It's called the spring training. You ever heard of it?
I have. Yeah. It might be spring training for you guys, for the manager too. Who am I gonna put in here in a high leverage situation?
It's called The Games Don't Matter.
Okay. It's like, whose line is it anyway? We've got Tate knocking this down. Could have been up the middle, but the game's not going to give it to you. Tristan Peters grounds out, and now it's up to Dylan Beavers, Mr. 170. How's he going to do here? Ground ball to shortstop. That play will be made off balance, and he made it close. I'll give it to him. He made it close to I know what was going through your head. Stay alive. Stay alive in the game. I get a home run here and tie it up. But that's a loss for the Saucers. Unfortunate that the bullpen couldn't come through today. I was just singing your guys' praises, but we didn't see Chapman, and we didn't see Chad Green in this game.
Well, maybe we'll see him in game 2.
Or Leclerc. Didn't
We'll
see
get
him.
there. We will get there.
Yeah.
We went 8 for 33 today. 8 strikeouts.
Yeah.
Thoughts.
You need to put the ball in play a little bit more. Yeah. A little bit more tracking. You started getting there with Clayton. You had that home run with James. You had the home run with Alonso. So it's there. Just, yeah, a little bit more
Well,
tracking.
is Parker Dunshee going to make it?
Uh,
He's like 30. I think he's 30 years
yeah,
old.
you know what? I think he's going to just
Yeah.
because you like him so much. So
Whatever.
let's get out here to our NL East rivals, the Washington Nationals.
Because they're like just as bad as you are.
Look at Colas here. Through 6 games, guys, he's hitting over 500 with a couple bombs.
You get the next Luis Ariz on your team.
I mean, he's not doing that well in real life. Let's just say that for the White Sox. But, man, in this, I think we've got him set up in a very, very good position. But Berger will strike out here, and Josiah Gray sets up 3 up, 3 down. Marcus Stroman did not pitch very well in his first start of spring training action, but he's out here now in a 3-3 record. So 6 games in, and we're hoping that we get better Marcus Stroman here against the Nats. So bottom 1, we've got 2 up, 2 down. Wander Franco is a national, by the way, guys. Kind of interesting. Jake Berger will put out Joey Meneses, and it's a great job by Stroman to get up, 3 down. Now Lugo's getting the start here at shortstop, and we've got the youngsters up the middle. We got Hunter, we got Lugo up the middle. I like that pairing, and of course, we need some good defense, especially when Marcus Stroman's on the mound. Loves to get the ball on the ground, and he fields his position awesomely.
I didn't know Berger could do that.
I didn't know it either, but he did it, and it was beautiful. Now, Mason Auer had a big base hit in game number 1 that we just saw. Now another double here, so he's showing some extra base pop. On a wild pitch, by the way, to Colas, he's going to move to third and then tag up. So even though Colas has not come through with a hit here so far, he's been productive. He's made some productive outs, which is good, nice to see. So 1-0 Orlando, and Evan Carter. I want to see him start to hit with some more contact here. He's making a lot of outs. We tried to do a little hit and run here with Berger. He's going to K again. That's strikeout number 2. So just some things to watch out for here with Evan Carter, especially one of our top 50 prospects. Top 4th inning, Franmil is going to go deep to make this thing 2-0, and I can smell some blood in the water right now. Let's time up Josiah Gray. Let's do some more damage on this guy and knock him out of the game. Let's get to that bullpen. Franmil, another bomb. Love hitting with this guy. Avery Weems. Let's jump here to the bottom of the 4th inning. 2-2 pitch with a man on base. And Mason Hour, remember, he was a silver defender in Game 1. He's now a gold defender in right field. And look at this throw to Hunter all the way to home. You're done. It was a great relay. It was all started by Mason Hour.
He was done about 5 seconds, before the throw got there.
Here's Lugo. Nice play on the backhand. I think we might have found our shortstop. Rule 5, Matthew Lugo.
He's no Errol Robinson.
I think he's better than Robinson.
Shut your face.
Robinson is now delegated to the
shut your face
backup role. His time's over. His time's up.
Well, he can tell his grandkids that he was a starter in the MLB for 2 years on a team that nobody remembers. That's something.
Those fighting words, man. All right, John Kenzie Noel. Base knock. Bases juiced with nobody down. That's going to score 2. Yes, it will. Awesome job, guys. Awesome job. So we pinched hit. Yariel got hit. We had a walk prior to. And John Kenzie does some damage, man. Again, we smell blood in the water. Let's attack. Let's keep going. Errol Robinson's going to pinch run, and he nabs a stolen base. So, yeah, is Lugo a little bit better than him? Might be as an overall player, but, Errol can still steal some bases, which I think is valuable for the team. Now, James Hunter has done this a couple times. A lot of infield base hits. He's got a lot of speed, so he's going to beat this one out. We score another run. Zimmerman comes on. Lugo will check swing. It's going to be called a strike. He went around, but James Hunter with the stolen base, so we're staying aggressive here. Lugo, line drive, out there to center. Good timing, but not going to be enough power to get over the head of center fielder. It's going to be a productive out. We will score the run, but we got a little backstop play here. Hunter thought he could get there with his speed, but nope. Unfortunate. So 6-0 game. Washington will hit a 2-run homer here, okay? So off of Adrian Morion. I didn't decide to show that.
Why not?
Because the game's over. It's now 7-2.
Just you were embarrassed.
Oscar Colas with a big hit out there. Again, so very productive outs being made by Colas. It's not going to do much wonder for his batting average, but Evan Carter, 2 hits today. Soft contact hits, but this one was a loud contact. Unfortunately, didn't get out, so he's got to hit the gym a little bit. Look at Lugo, by the way. Look at that beautiful play. That is better than anything I've seen Errol Robinson do. That's beautiful. He's gonna be our shortstop. Lugo is. Yeah, Rule 5 pick. He's gonna be our shortstop.
Good luck with that.
Sun Sox will get another victory here in gameplay. 7-2 final score, and our offense was money. 11 runs. Sorry. 7 runs, 11 hits today.
Pretty good, yeah. Franmil with the 2 hits. Good stuff.
Colas was 0 for 3, but a couple ribbies.
It's 2 ribbies.
Yep.
To go with that. Sack flies. Everything is looking fine and dandy for the Orlando Sun Sox. But now the Buffalo Saucers, we're taking on the Atlanta Braves. We're 9-14. Our team batting average entering this game is .204. We are 14 points worse than the next worst team. And we are dead last.
Yeah, it's
in
not
spring
good.
training.
It's not a good situation. But you will get on with a walk. Kyle Wright giving up the leadoff hitter in a walk. It's never a good situation. But now comes back firing, gets 2 straight strikeouts. Then DeAndre Clayton, line drive, but of course caught at first base. Now Sandy Gaston, we saw him in game number 1 for you guys in today's video. But he's getting the start tonight.
Yeah, we're trying to see if he would be a good option as the number 5. It's kind of a battle. Him, maybe Louis Varland, Schuster, doubt it, but we're thinking about things. And right now we are having an issue trying to catch up to Kyle Wright. And the problem actually is I'm playing on the couch, and I can't read the breaking balls.
You're too far away from the TV.
It's true.
That's what's happening right now.
So, yeah, I'm going to play the rest of the game stepping up. Here is, a big throw for Jung-Hoo Lee. He gunned him down. Check that out. Just bowled him over. Look at the force on that throw. Beautiful.
I thought
with the one hop.
You're going to be a little bit more pumped up about that.
Well, I'm still irritated that I'm striking out like this.
I mean, that's an incredible throw.
Yeah.
And I think you got a little help with the pitcher's mound.
Yeah, it hit the perfect spot, and we get a strike out the side.
Yeah, but he's really tough right now because he's got the sinker inside that's really fast. It's a really tough pitch to hit. Sinker inside in this game, plus the slider outside, breaking away.
The slurve
yeah, that's tough. But Riley's going to K, and Sandy Gaston, again, pitching very, very well here. So top 4 situation, another sinker, this one high. And it's so tough, man. It looks like it's a fastball. It's going to come in on you.
At this point, though, I'm sitting up next to the screen, and Riley, not a good effort. So even when Max Stassi's hitting like 111, I can still get on base with him.
You hit well with catchers. That's really what it comes down to.
Look at that stat line.
2 hits.
8 Ks.
3 1/3. Yeah. Interesting.
Hey, now we're making contact, though. So, positive developments, at least.
Gotta sit closer to the TV.
We want to chase him out of the game, though, because he's killing us. And Beavers, not great.
Right in front of Sean Murphy, like, he's gonna take care of that, for sure.
Yeah, Beavers can't hit, man. So, I want to see if I can get on base with the ball.
He's Mr. 170. Senzel to DeCelio. Nice little turn right there, keeping Atlanta off the board. Taylor Trammell gonna ground out. Now, Randall James... Another strikeout here. So, again, like...
What's he batting now? He's like 140.
It's unfortunate because this was one of your high draft pick Patreon guys. So
yeah.
Your patience is running thin with
DeCelio gets the walk, and Senzel. Is this thing going? I thought this is going foul. He looks pretty confident, so I don't even see the ball. I'm going to assume, home run. That's good. Take it.
Off of Marco Gonzalez.
Get him out of the game.
Marco throws a lot of home runs, so he gives up a lot of them. So this is like the perfect pitching situation for that.
Yeah, well, we needed that big time, and then James. every count it goes to like 0-2.
Oh my God.
Parker Dunshee though rings up Ronald Acuna.
You're not actually doing this, right? You're throwing out Dunshee again.
Oh, and now we ring up Austin Riley. He's mowing down the heart of the order for the Atlanta Braves. And then Ozzy Albius get him out. So Parker Dunshee fighting for one of those roster spots. Long reliever, out of the pen.
Oh, my God.
Last chance. And now we're kind of getting into a groove here with how we want to finish games. With Leclerc, hand the ball off to Chad Green.
I still think it's hilarious here.
You
went with Dunshee first. Then...
It was like the 5th inning.
It's the same kind of formula that happened in game number 1. You went Dunshee first, like you're toying with the possible lead change here, or giving up the lead. Now you're getting Leclerc. Now you're getting Green. Now you're getting the more established relievers.
Dunshee actually did his job.
He did, but I just think it's funny. You've got all these relievers stockpiled, like Green, Leclerc.
It's spring training.
It's just funny.
Okay.
But
yeah, we're getting down to serious business here. But Green is walking guys, and now they're gonna pinch hit Matt Olson, and now we get a K on Olson. He could have given Atlanta the lead, and we strike him out. Here's Preciado up the middle, good piece of hitting there, and then Henry Malloy. I want to call him Henry Malloy. Justin Henry hyphen Malloy. No, Justin hyphen Henry Malloy. Get it right.
Justin Henry.
Just say Malloy. Okay.
Malloy.
When am I going to learn? Nelson Velasquez. A chopper to Kerry Carpenter at shortstop. Not sure if I love that fit. for the third baseman.
The play before that, when he was up the middle, he was delayed in getting the throw off the second base, which caused you to be safe. Now this one, another delay here at shortstop. He's got the bases juiced for Logan O'Hoppe.
Other way. Take it.
Base
take.
knock.
Good job. And we're going to hold up that runner. May have gotten there. What do you think?
Yes, he would have, yeah.
Well, I didn't know the throw was going to be
Whoever's catching right now would have had to dive back over there. But, yeah, Hoy Park comes up and just stares this. Dude, its bases loaded.
Oh, my gosh.
You got to take the bat off the shoulder. All right, bottom 9. You've got Chapman out now. Navarez, that's who's catching right now, is Navarez for the Braves. You got Corbin Carroll, drawing a walk here. Still one down, you need a double play ball. Trammell, strikeout. Look at Chapman just firing that fastball right by him. The savvy veteran pitcher. 2 down, ground ball. Marcano, flip to Preciado. He's still going to throw it to first base.
Why not? I want closure.
You got the second brain going.
Sue me.
Nick Senzel's your player of the game. 1 for 2 with a homer. So apparently you only need 2 at-bats to qualify for a player of the game award. Interesting. So what's your thoughts here about your Buffalo Saucers?
I like the bullpen. The bullpen's been rebuilt, and we are back in business, guys. We're not going to be the worst team in the AL next year.
But what about the 9 strikeouts for Kyle Wright?
It doesn't matter.
It does. You got to figure it out.
Yeah, that's why we sit closer to the screen.
So after your shutout of the Braves, 3-0 win, you've now moved to 10-14. Guys, we're going to simulate to the end of spring training. We're not going to get into next season because we want you to have a say, like we mentioned in the very beginning of the video. Who do you think should make the team after seeing some of the gameplay?
And don't say Hoy Park.
Don't say Hoy Park, whatever you do. So let's go ahead and sim. We got the 26th, 27th, and the 28th. And we are actually going to go in here to simming the games, the individual games, because we don't want to have the actual game to say like, oh, we're advancing out of spring training now.
3 errors.
Yeah.
It's not like my team.
Let's see like what's going on here with your dudes. Who committed all the errors?
Look at dude, these averages are insane. These averages are a disgrace.
Yeah.
That's not even real.
157, 185, 131, 136 for James, 183 for DeAndre Clayton.
Dude.
Stassi, 113. Hoy Park. Malloy.
It's so bad.
What is that? I don't get it. If anybody has any suggestions, like, please let us know, because I personally, out of all of the years been doing the show content, I've never seen that. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
That's next level.
Yeah, I think it's honestly because they changed contact. It's been replaced for clutch. When runners in scoring position, the clutch rating takes over contact.
We never have runners in scoring position.
Okay, well, that's fair too. Little update here for the Sun Sox side as we lose 4-2. Our record in spring is 7-18, so you were better than us in the spring. Good signs out of Willy Adames in 375. Not very good signs for Lugo or Robinson. Those guys were
0-43.
Yeah, like if you hit that in spring training, you would be DFA'd.
Go play for the Long Island Ducks.
100% you'd be DFA'd. So with that, guys, spring training is over for our teams. So let's talk about our standouts.
Yeah, how we're looking.
Do you have standouts?
Not exactly. Nick Senzel right now, I kind of stuck him in at leadoff. Jung-Hoo Lee at hitting second. They're both at 250. Pete Alonso was fine. He's ready to go. 5 homers and 56 ABs. Mm-hmm. No issue there. Clayton had 3 homers.
No, it doesn't. Guys, tell me. Explain it to me, please. Those of you that might be more experienced in this. Why does DeAndre Clayton, with 71 vision and some decent contact numbers.
51-42.
How does he hit 180?
Yeah, it's not great. Max Stassi, that's a little disappointing. 114 with an RBI.
I'd say.
Randall James, doubly disappointing.
The 43 vision, though, it kind of makes sense. Like, he's kind of like a Gallo.
I didn't plan on drafting Adam Dunn with the White Sox. White Sox Adam Dunn.
Well, that's what you got.
That's not what I wanted to draft. And then Dylan Beavers can't hit. 200. Cermak, I don't even know what you're doing here. DeCelia, 156. I just wanted to see if it would translate. Answer, it didn't. O'Hoppy's fine. McCutcheon's fine. Hoy Park, enjoy AA at age 28. Henry Malloy. Oh, I did it again.
It's Malloy. It's just there.
Justin
man.
Henry Malloy.
Yes, it's Malloy.
God, why is this so hard? He's a Rule 5. So I'm kind of stuck with him.
Yeah.
At age 24, I don't think I want to let him go. He'll probably make the team out of spring training, but
Now, this one is Kiner Falefa.
yeah. Okay. He's in his age 30 season,
I'm just messing with you.
and he hit 147.
But he's got
not
80
really. Yeah, he's not really at risk of losing.
But
anything.
it's 87 vision.
It's the suckiness is feeding off of itself.
Oh,
Yeah, Preciado 167. Bryce Ball, expected some decent things out of him. He hit 158. Iglesias was passable. Victor Mesa Jr. hit 132. Franklin 156. Marcano 194.
I don't know, man.
Colmenares might have something here. Velasquez 185. Peters was fine, but yeah, by and large, couple 300 hitters. A lot of sub Mendoza. Don't know what to do about it. But you give me some names, and we'll see if they make the team.
How about you post like your suggested lineup, guys? How about that? Like
that's true.
Like you sit there and you say, well, Senzel's obviously got to make it. Alonso's safe. Just post your lineup. What do you think needs to happen here? Do you think that Hoy Park needs to be the second baseman? Do you think Senzel could slide over to third because Clayton's probably going to move down? Like, what are your suggestions here? We're just anxious to hear what you guys think about the lineup.
Yeah, for sure. Well, Iglesias, I kind of liked him hitting leadoff. Could go Senzel.
Who would be your picks after seeing all of the averages, after seeing all of the production?
Yeah.
Who would be your picks?
Do something like that. Cermak goes. I don't know if McCutcheon, if he wants to play every day. He's 38 years old. Seems to be in decent shape. We'd have to find another option at outfield. Senzel, he can move to outfield. Kind of Falefa could get more playing time, but I don't know, guys. I was counting on Randall James, and it's not working.
All right, so now the pitching staff.
Yeah, and again, this isn't an exact look at how the staff will shake out. I wanted to get Gaston Papio in. Papio with a 7 ERA, but he had 14 innings, so Louis Varland was 6.5, and it was kind of Varland versus Papio for that number 5 spot. And at the bottom here, we still got Smiley and Sixto, so that's kind of Well, actually, you had Gaston was kind of in the battle for that 5 spot as well, so it looks like he's going to win out. I don't think there's too much debate about that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think that's your 5.
Yeah, and then long relief, we're trying to decide Canarino, Dunchie, Schuster, and the middle section's all good. Will Crow is fine. Will Crow's getting the shaft here.
I think that back end of the bullpen, man, is just really good. Crow, Leclerc, Chapman, Green, Britton, it's pretty legit, man.
He was 18 for 19 in save opportunities last year. Might not even make the team. And he pitched well in spring.
I think you're going to have to have a 5-inning maximum on guys like Urquidy, Giolito, Smiley. Maybe your 3 through 5 have a 5-inning max, and then go with Edwards Jr., Britton, Leclerc, Green, Crow. Then you've got basically 5 guys that you can use for the latter 4 innings. I think that might be pretty smart. All right, so now for the Sun Sox. Let's just go down the list. I'm not going to focus too much on this is my starters and these are my starters and blah, blah, blah. Let's just go down the list here. Because we did get some guys some at-bats and to get that sample size a little bit increased. But Charles LeBlanc, I don't really see a pathway for him. You let me know in your thoughts about it in your comment section here. But
Errol.
Yeah, Errol was not very good, guys. He's seen a lot of regression. Had some progression from year number 1 to year 2.
Yeah, what are you talking about?
But he was pretty consistent. I mean, look at the doubles, look at the home runs, look at the ribbies, look at the walk totals. Very consistent player. However, I think that there's a better option here upcoming, and it's Matthew Lugo, even though he's hitting 158. Now, by the way, James Hunter can play shortstop too, so he might be an option. So let's continue down with the list here. So you got Jake Berger, 318. I don't think that he's losing his job. He is the first baseman, I believe, for this team. Jorge Soler still can hit lefties pretty good, but I just don't see him as an everyday guy. He's going to have to be one of those plug-and-play type of people against lefties and see how we do. Lugo, I thought, played some really good shortstop, had some nice at-bats there. He's got some speed for us with some stolen bases, but probably going to be...
Team Errol.
He could be a bench guy. You could do that split. He could be Lugo, Errol type thing at shortstop. But I'm an idiot because I'm sitting there saying, like, in the video, I was like, Lugo's going to be our shortstop. No, you just signed Willy Adames. Adames is the shortstop.
Well, you got third base, you got DH.
Yeah.
You can mess around with that.
Yep. Third base is actually open because John Kenzie Noel is our current starting third baseman. So, yeah, Lugo might be able to play there. James Hunter really showed out in spring. 313 stolen bases, played good defensively. 2 homers, nice. Now Evan Carter, I'm impressed with this. 72 at bats, 72 at bats in the spring. Hit 1 for 4 in spring. That's pretty good with 9 ribbies. I like that. Scott Manea,
it's over.
Yeah, pretty much. I think Caleb Hamilton's probably going to be the guy there, but
McIntosh wasn't doing too well either.
Where's McIntosh at? There he is. 288.
Oh, okay. He turned it around.
So he's still our starter, but even though Manea is, the overall rating is pretty similar. But, I was looking kind of like that backup catching spot. Who was going to win that? And now only with 10 ABs, I don't know if I can give that to Caleb Hamilton. And you look at just the numbers there. I think Manea wins out right there. But Yariel Gonzalez, I play well with him in gameplay. When he's in my hands, I think I play with him pretty well. Yariel Gonzalez, I don't know what to do with him here. Shut up. Yariel Gonzalez, I don't really know what to do with him, man, because 143 in sim, a lot of these games were sim, but in gameplay, I hit pretty well with him. I'm kind of learned how to hit with him, so I don't really know kind of what to do with that. But Mason Hour, I feel like he's got to make the club. 11 ribbies, 243, decent amount of at bats. Now Dylan Moore he just rakes in sim, dude. He just rakes. He's definitely our starting second baseman this season. I'm happy with that. Colas hit well, 328. Really like that. Franmil, 200 batting average, 3 homers, 3 ribbies. So a lot of solo shots right there.
Somebody get on base.
Hosmer looks to be the backup first baseman. We saw Noel's numbers here. He's still kind of a project, but I wouldn't be surprised if
you already gave him the third base job, even though he did nothing to show that he needed to do it.
He battled in some gameplay. I like it. We could even give it to Lugo, because Lugo technically is a Rule 5 guy. He's not technically. He is a Rule 5. He's got to make the team. So Noel might have to be the guy that moves down, but I'm impressed with Adames. I'm happy with that contract that we gave him. 4 bombs, 9 ribbies, good average. Postel here, sub 100. Sub 50.
Yeah, sub 50.
Sub 50. Spangenberg, Mendoza, Hamilton, Mendoza, Hermosillo, bad average. So you guys let me know what players that you think need to be on the bench, what players need to be making it to the lineup here for the Sun Sox. Rotation-wise, I think that this is pretty much set in stone. I don't think there's too much to talk about here. Glasnow is our guy. You've also got Bybee, who pitched pretty well. 14 innings, 3.21. That's a lot better than what he did last year in the season. You've got Stroman, who's definitely our number 2. Cole Irvin, the guy had a 10-16 season last year, was a lot better.
Yeah, give it to him.
I think he's in there. Jace Vines, you could argue like if it's between Tyler or Vines or even Benjamin Smith, but we see Smith's numbers, and the man did not pitch well at all. 9.30. So I think that he's officially lost his starting job. Like, I can't continue to do that for sure. So he's got to be pushed to the bullpen. So basically, we're looking at like a Glasnow, Stroman. Yeah.
Going Vines?
That's what we're trying to decide here. So this is going to be our starting 4. So you guys kind of get to decide the starting, the 5th guy here. Who do you think that it should be? Is it going to be Benjamin Smith? Are we gonna stick with him, or is it going to be Kyle Tyler or Vines? Maybe even Avery Weems. He could get in there as well. Look at the numbers he posted: 7 innings, 2.57. Not a lot of sample size there, but you guys let me know in the comment section. So that is it for spring training. Fortunately, yet again, sub 500 record in the spring, but we were the worst team in spring, actually. No, we weren't. The Royals were 3-22. They had a 9-game losing streak. Wow. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. It's not setting the tone. So the next time that we see you guys, we will be in opening day action here for season number 3. Team is progressing, I think, with a lot of our youngsters, so we're moving along. Let us know in the comment section again who you like for the lineups and the rotations. And we'll see you on opening day for Season 3. Guys, leave a like if you like this thing. I'll see you in the next one. As always, thank you so much for watching, and peace.